What's that?
Cheese. Let's do the cheese first.
Organic sustainability is a fad where we come from. I call it a fad because so many people want to get into it. Question is, how long have you guys been doing it?
Well, we've been farming since 1986. Well, it's just what we believe in, so we don't look at any other option.
Obviously, you're sustainable for your own benefits, but you also have to run a little bit of a business.
Yes, we have a vegetable garden. We grow pastures for our cows, and then they also eat the veld grasses, which grow naturally on the farm. We make this organic cheese.
The cheese is the thing that pulled us in, and
Yes.
we heard about your beautiful cheese. Tell me what types of cheeses you make.
We make mainly Swiss-type cheeses. We make the Alpine cheese, an Emmentaler type, and then a Danish Havarti type, and the young ones are the Muchlis. It's a mold-ripened cheese.
And the cheese making thing, that's something that's passed from family to family as well, or is that a new venture?
It was a new venture for the farm. We learned it in Switzerland on the Wandel Alps, and my husband got to make cheese, and he really fell in love with it.
And then it all came back here to South Africa, with you then using your own milk, or do you buy milk in to do it?
No, we only use our own milk because it is organic. What really attracted my husband was the simplicity of the technology, and that you can produce such a good product with such simplicity. We use a fire, and then we use a copper cauldron that we had made for ourselves by a coppersmith, and that's what we've been using for 30 years now.
So obviously then the curds are formed and you pack and the curds dry. So do you refrigerate? How do you mature the cheese then?
And there's no cold room here. We now do have 2 fridges that are run by solar panels, solar power. But our cheeses mature on the shady side of the building.
Which is the way it's always been done, because my opinion is beer and cheese is the 2 things that allow people to travel,
Yes.
Ultimately, because then you can preserve both your liquid and your protein,
Yes.
you take it with you. So it's not really needed to have refrigeration, is it?
Yes, and it also creates a seasonal product, because when it's cold in winter, we produce a very nice camembert-like muchli. And then when we go into summer, we make them a bit drier so that they can withstand the molds and all the insects in summer. And then in winter, we make that lovely soft, and it's very sought after.
We formed some Dutch cheesemakers, and they're saying that the beauty about the cheese is all in the cows. The cows, happy cows have good cheese. Is that true?
You can make cheese with water milk, but if the milk has been pasteurized, you have to add a chlorine product to help it to coagulate.
Yeah, not good. You'd rather go for the raw milk if you have some raw milk.
We've always used raw milk. I've never tried to make cheese with pasteurized milk.
Where do you sell your cheeses?
We sell them mostly locally. In fact, almost everything is sold locally. We sell at the farm, at the road store, at markets.
Sylvia, it looks delicious. Is this the standard serving when people come and enjoy your cheese?
Yes, this is our platter with bread, crispy biscuits and a grissini, and then different cheeses and vegetables.
Which one's your favorite?
I love the garlic cheese, as is the smoked. I like them all. It would be very difficult for me to say only one.
It's like choosing between your children, isn't it? It's and that's the great thing about making some things. If you make something, we find with every maker that we profile, there's a little bit of them and their place and your cows and your emotion in the actual products that you're making.
There are a lot of stories on this platter. We never thought we would make cheese. It was never in our plans, but it just happened like that. We really fell in love with it.
Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it, and then we're going to share it with the world.
Lovely.
The rest of the world's going to come, so you better get the family back on the farm.
They're welcome.